Yeah, that's what I like to see. On the menu tonight, we're good on burgers. Hey there. In this episode of Drunken Food and Puddin', we have stuffed burgers on the grill. We're going to do it 3 ways. As you can see, we have assortment of burger here, and my buddy Bryce hooked us up with a couple extra pounds just to get us through. And tonight, our unpaid corporate sponsors are Woodford Reserve Bourbon, suggested by a viewer. It's good stuff. As you can see, I've had a dab already. And also a Big Club Ultra. I like to watch our carbs around here. Alright everybody, as I said, we're going to do stuffed burgers, and we're going to do them 3 ways. We have the classic mushroom and Swiss. We've also got jalapeno cream cheese, and we got a very good traditional favorite of mine. We got cheddar cheese, got some butter in there we're going to stuff, and they're all 3 going to get the bacon treatment. Stay tuned and watch it all come together. And as I always say, remember, gotta stay hydrated. Alright everybody, now we got the beef all mixed up, ready to go. We're going to get some seasonings on there. We have tonight our SPG as usual. We got some McCormick Grill Mates hamburger seasoning. That stuff is amazing. Then we have that garlic jalapeno seasoning by Weber. And in my opinion, folks, always got to have Worcestershire. Always have to on a burger. I'll tell you what, everybody stay with me here. We're going to get this mixed up, and I'm going to show you how we finish up here in just a minute. A pinch of this, punch of that. A lot of hamburger seasoning. This stuff, you want to get this down in between everything. Once you patty everything out, you know, throw some more seasoning on there, but you got to make sure you get it all in between there. There, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. We'll mix that up. We'll get some Worcestershire in just a second. I want to kind of get this stuff worked in. Okay, here. Get a little Worcestershire on there. You want a very liberal amount of this. I tell you what, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid. It's going to make a great burger, I promise you. I promise. That smoky flavor, oh, it's just salty deliciousness. We're going to start making patties here in just a minute. Then we're going to get the stuffing mixes all squared away. Then we'll show you how it's done on the grill. Alright everybody, we have the burgers pattied up there in the fridge resting right now. We're going to get them seasoned up here in just a minute. As you can see, we got the bacon frying up behind me. Now we're going to cut up the veggies, get them ready for prep, get them ready to stuff them burgers. Alright, now we got to dice this cocksucker up here. You know what? I think I'm going to need a drink to everybody. Remember, I want to stay hydrated. Well, shit. Well, now I'm out of a drink. Bartender? Well, thank you ever so much. Bartender's a good person to have on the back burner, aren't they? Alright everybody, we have some bacon cooked up that we got earlier here. Now we got some good old jalapeno flavored bacon. We're going to put that in the jalapeno popper burger. And we'll probably put a little dose of it on the other burgers as well. This is good stuff. I've actually never had it. This is another hookup from my buddy Bryce. I want to let everybody know, I'm going to tell you, this Woodford, that was a pretty good deal. I have had it once before. I didn't really recall it, but I know I had it once before. And I'll tell you, one of the viewers shouted out to me, said it was a good buy. So I gave it a shot, and I tell you, it's pretty potent. It's really good stuff. I mean, it's, you know, I want to tell you, any bourbon is good in my book. If I want whiskey, which I obviously do, so I like whiskey, I want it in its rawest form. Obviously, no ice, no mixer, no water, no this, that, in the wiffle ball bat. Nothing of that nature. You know, bourbon's kind of the way to go. And yeah, You probably shouldn't down bourbon like it's fucking Capri Sun or something, but it's so good. It's more of a sipping type whiskey, kind of like Scotch is, actually. I mean, you don't need just to down glass after glass. You know, people might say 2 or 3 glasses a night is good for the evening and then you're done, but what happens if you drink bourbon at like noon, give or take? Give or take, you know. You can't just stop at 2 or 3, can you? Just saying. What's the famous line they say? You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, but I promise you, I've always told everybody, I will never start drinking before 9 a.m. That's just fucked up. To me it is, anyway. It just is. Unless you're at a game day deal, what do you gotta drink before 9 a.m. for? I don't drink before 9 a.m. It's usually 10:45, 11 o'clock. I go out for lunch with my buddies or my dad or something on my day off. I have to actually start the day off with a nice double shot of bourbon of whatever. Get me a good old burger or tenderloin. I tell you, it's the best way to start your day, as they say. So I made that rhyme. I do it every time. Hell, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. And by the way, I tell you what, I think I need for a refill. Oh, here in just a minute, everybody. We are going to be in need of a bacon flip. Is everybody ready for that? Here we go. We got that bacon flip, baby. Look at that. Hear that sizzle? Hear that sizzle. As you seen a little bit ago, we had the bacon fried up. We have some jalapenos that we're slicing up, getting the membranes, the central membranes out of there. I'll tell you what, these brand new knives are sharp as razors. They're brought to you by Rada Cutlery. You know what I mean, I'm a little drunk. Cutlery, yeah. And they are a gift from Angie Jameson. Great woman, great family, and obviously her kid, I want to tell you, he is part of my crew. He's the editing extraordinaire, as they say, the entrepreneur. We're gonna get the rest of these jalapenos cut up, and then we'll start off with the burgers. Everything will come together real quick. Just stick with us, I promise. You won't be disappointed. All right. And you know what, though? I think I need the bartender one more time. I think I do, to get through this process, I need the bartender. Bartender! God bless you. I tell you what, you are just a magician. If it wasn't for the bartender, we cannot do what we do on Drunken Food with Puddin. We got some stuff squared away. We're gonna saute up the fucking mushrooms here pretty soon. To start out though, we're gonna do the mushroom Swiss. Well, we're gonna do it later. We're gonna do the jalapeno popper burger. I'm gonna do the butter cheddar. So we want to put a few jalapenos in the burger, just like that. Squish them down. Okay. And obviously we're gonna put some bacon in there. We're going to get off some cream cheese. Just like that. We're going to sprinkle just a little bit of Velveeta cheddar cheese in there. And then we're going to top it right here. Just like that. We want to seal up all ends, make sure nothing crazy happens. We're going to season this up before I throw on the grill as well with that SPG, the garlic and everything. Alright, this second one here, we're going to do the butter cheddar. And we're going to get her squared away right now. We firmed this up in the freezer just a little bit. It's pretty well frozen. Now we're going to throw some cheddar in there. Just want to compact that as good as you can. It doesn't be perfect. Good thing about Drunken Food. I promise you it's going to taste good. I promise. But we do want to seal halfway the edges here. Now, as you can see behind me, we're going to throw the mushrooms in. I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. What do you hear, everybody? What do you hear? Got a little bit of sizzle. Have a little drinky poo here. Cheers to you. On this one, we'll do another bacon cheddar butter burger. It's frozen. Gonna take a little chomp there. Butter. A little cheddar there. Like I said, this ratio, it's going to come out. That's alright. Alright, now, what do we have? What do we see, everybody? The jalapeno popper burger, and we got 2 bacon cheddar burgers, butter burgers. A little salt on the outside of all of them. A little bit of hamburger seasoning. A bit of garlic powder. Let's turn them over here. Smush them down. More garlic powder. More pepper. Good old fashioned regular cracked salt here. These bad boys are ready for the grill. Just here in a minute. And come over here with me. We'll see the mushroom sauteing up. As you can see, these mushrooms sauteing up pretty quick now. Probably 2 or 3 minutes, give or take. We're going to take these off. We're going to throw them in our mixture with our mushroom Swiss burgers. We're going to call it good, throw them on the grill, and let it eat. Just observe, see that buttery, delicious, greasy sizzle. Hear it, live it, know it, love it. Give it a taste there just for a minute. I want to give a quick shout out, everybody. See what I'm doing tonight. You know, I do kind of want to mention I might be a little bit more drunk than usual, but you know, it is drunken food with pudding. That's just kind of how it goes. You get what you pay for, which I tell you what, we haven't got paid yet, but that's okay. Labor of love, as they say, every which way. Brings me back to my previous point. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. I have a lot of love. I didn't even show it. Now on these burgers, just to the right of the skillet here, we have some onions, we have some cheese. Then we're going to put some mushrooms on there. Then we're going to top them off, and then we're going to put them on the grill. You know, probably, oh hell, I think I mentioned 4 or 5 minutes of time, give or take. And then after that, flip them over, do the same to the other. We're going to grill some buns. We're going to call it good. Let's let this cook just for a minute, alright folks? Alright, stay with me, and as always, keep drinking. You hear that pop, everybody? All right, we got the mushrooms all cooked up, ready to go here. Like I said, that's okay. If we got some spillover, it don't matter. It's all good. The biggest challenge and the biggest point to this burger is you want the mushrooms cooked. The rest of it will all fall into place. I promise you that. Everybody, we have the grill about as hot as it will go. You can see by the steam we got it rolling, smoking, straight west coasting. We got everything going. We're gonna probably go for about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe just a tad more. And on this one, we'll flip them. We'll finish them out. We'll grill up the buns. We're ready to go, brother. Alright, everybody. We have the burgers off the grill. We're ready to go. We'll slice this fella in half just right there. Just like that. I better have one more dose before we taste. There we go. That's delicious. That's delicious. Alright. Already sliced this bad boy in half. It's falling apart on me though. Hold on. We'll keep it going. But this is another episode of Drunken Food with Puddin. Oh my god. That's so good. So good.